Will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Buckeyes' return team didn't help matters out much there. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to try and corral this guy. Running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
The give to the right. And the Buckeyes will have a first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. So Indiana's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Feeling some heat. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Gets it past the marker. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last one.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to throw out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Indiana. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to run with that, though. Nice job.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the
afterburners coming. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Going to run it. It's Judkins. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Coming after it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He tries to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week.
Here's the give off the left side.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here on 2nd and short. Defense in press coverage. They'll try the run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Rourke. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He has the first and still on his feet. He's now up to 77 yards, rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that pass is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. He'll come out throwing on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Price. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Rourke. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield.
The 3rd down.
When you talk explosive plays, the defense finally able to make the stop. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Swings it out to the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
Man, the defensive coordinator is pulling his hair out on the sidelines after that one because they had everybody covered initially. They just couldn't get home to the quarterback. He had over 5 seconds to throw that football. The defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get lit up in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Here's the handoff. On the move is the 30. Off he goes. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Working that left side now. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for room. It's Judkins. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that pass picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. 1st down here for the offense. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And the defense gets to the quarterback. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Running toward the tape. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Hoosiers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Caught near the sideline, it's Tate. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. The run to the right. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll go right back to him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right.
He's looking deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking for a man. It's Rourke. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Back to throw, it's Rourke. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got...
He wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a...
There he goes down the right side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that one will give them the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs to get.
And it's picked off.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Wants to pass it. Second down coming up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Oh, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's going to take off, fighting off the defender. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Rourke. Makes his connection. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the tackler. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Cross. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Hoosiers in the hurry up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Blasted as he lets it go. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Getting some heat. He's going to throw deep right side. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Howard. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The throw to the outside is complete. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. On target to the left. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
This is a 3rd and long. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have the push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Back to pass, it's Rourke. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On second down, they'll take to the air. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's going up top here late in the game. And he throws another interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
How about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. On second down, just keeps firing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.